Alright, it's me again. So, I have had people ask in the past if I've built a house and I want to upgrade it, do I have to demolish it? And the simple answer is no, you shouldn't. So, to demonstrate, we have ourselves a quaint, simple little sandstone and thatch hut. Well, say this is your house and you want to upgrade. Well, as long as you are upgrading the pieces, you can simply replace the existing pieces. And we're also going to cover if you happen to accidentally build with some foundations and you need to get them out, how to do that. So we're going to cover them both in one video here. So we'll start over here, and you see we have some fence foundations and some frames. Well, since we're upgrading, you can take those upgrade pieces and simply place them right over top, and any items that are being supported by that piece will stay up. So we can upgrade these parts here. I'll do that right now. Let me zoom in so I can see what I'm looking at. Zoom, 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 zoom. Come on. All right. Oh, you're gonna make me a liar. We'll come over here for a second then. And you see how I'm making sure that I am lining up the replacement piece with the existing piece. Fence foundations, you got to make sure the top line touches the bottom of the wall, because otherwise there will be a gap and you won't get support, and this will all come crumbling down. Okay, so this one here is touching the ground enough to, finger quotes, count. So we will continue. And we don't need one there, because you can actually see where the orange outline of the piece, and I'm pointing at my monitor because you can totally see what I'm doing, overlaps the wall, and that will not give you the stability. So, quick aside, well, if I have foundations and I need to get rid of them or upgrade to something better, but I already have walls up, just put your fence foundations right outside of those normal foundations, and they will take over giving support to those walls. So, now that we've done that, we can go inside and take a look. Oh, well, I have foundations down. Sometimes you can try putting a floor on top of a foundation. They will overlap for a moment, but if you are lucky, you can still catch just a piece of the original foundation. You got to kind of move around and play with it. And we're not getting lucky here, because you can see how a bit of it is sticking through. So in this case, we would have to remove the foundation. If I can get close enough. And replace it with a floor tile. Now, if you have something on top of your foundations, you might want to just go ahead and empty it and pick it up, because otherwise, as soon as it loses its support, it's going to poof, all your stuff's going to turn into a bag, and that's just a pain in the butt. So if you have foundations down, which I hope you don't, then you'll have to pick them up. And yes, you saw where I picked up that one and these walls went poof, because they were not touching the ground. So we will fix that. Now you can put this right there on the ground like that, and there should be enough contact, yes there is, to replace those walls, and we are good to go. Same thing over here. This blacksmith bench is going to have to go. So you would sit here and get rid of all these foundations, which, yep, those fence foundations did not touch enough. So be careful when building on a hill. Where's my floor pieces? There we go. We can try that again right here. Let's see if we can get lucky. Sometimes you could go in, see how that wall didn't go out, because this fence foundation was already taking the load. But sometimes when you're trying to get two pieces like this separated from each other, if you can get next to it, like this, now I can target it, and the floor piece stays. That's a sandstone ceiling. We don't want to do that. We want to try to catch just enough of that to pick it up, just like that. Boom. Now, what if you have something on top of a tier 1 floor, which is sandstone, and you want to upgrade it? Same thing. Take that floor piece, place it right on top, boom. Your stuff doesn't move. And there we go. You didn't have to pick anything up, everything will be fine. So now we can come back out here, and you still have the opportunity to reverse when you're doing this, so you might want to just double check before you place your walls that you have them facing the direction that you want them to face. See how these are backwards? Now's your chance to fix it. Plus there's something kind of soothing about construction. One more wall. Now we can fix our door frame. Give us some steps. Now we can fix this roof. I picked the wrong piece here, but you know where I'm going with this. Crap. And boom, there you go. You've just upgraded your house from a tier 1 material to a tier 3, which will help you out a lot with those purges. Let's see, did I even poof in? I did poof in the right piece. See, when you do that, it doesn't break apart the existing piece because it's the same tier. So you're going to have to remove them manually. Come on, line up. There you go. There you go. Your sandstone house is now a Catan house. So you went from tier 1 to tier 3. This also works with the tier 4 stuff, which is like the anthracite, chronics, marble, granite, and scourged wood, and all the AOC stuff. This works with that too. So again, any questions, comments? How do I do this? How do I change that? Um, Hit me up or any of the admin staff. This is Neo on Paradise Falls. Hope this video helped you out.